If you have team members that are dealing with people in challenging situations, places where the other person might show some aggression or conflict, how are your team dealing with that? How are you assisting them to make sure that you give the best brand experience possible? And equally, how are you ensuring that your team provide a consistency of experience for the people that your organisation deals with? The other concern is, are those team members carrying that situation away with them and not letting it go enough? How do you coach your team through this space and help them to deliver the best experience they can whilst also remaining safe themselves? A situation that I recall observing that is an example of this was when I was at a community event, and there was a gentleman who was clearly quite stressed. He was trying to get his things together and get organised and was not very happy. He happened to be standing underneath a balcony from which a child accidentally dropped a cricket bat that almost hit him, and he exploded. As I watched, a number of people tried to step in and work with him and get him to calm down, but it just seemed to inflame the situation more. Then finally someone stepped in. They asked him some questions, they listened to what he had to say, and in the end they assertively guided him to try and calm down. It worked well, but only when someone took the right approach. So here's a couple of takeaways for you. Number one, make sure that your team have a clear objective for the discussions they're entering. That allows them to maintain their focus rather than to be distracted by the behaviour of another person. And secondly, ensure that you have opportunities to debrief when it's helpful and necessary. Make sure your team have a chance to talk these things through and understand what they did and how they did it, and therefore how they can do it better in future.